In this demo, I'll showcase how we can import data from variety of sources. For example, Azure AD, Entra ID, Jamf, Kanji, Intune, HR applications like ADP, SAP SuccessFactors, UKG Pro, to assets in Jira Service Management. I will particularly double click on a few common sources. For example, extracting it from Jamf or Kanji. These are Apple device management systems where customers can connect through the API and extract the data. The first step in the process is to get the API credentials to connect, and once the connection is established, it's like a well-defined design pattern where you complete the mapping, test the connection, and schedule it for import. For example, here let me show you with Azure AD Entra ID, and it's the same process for other sources as well. The first step in the process is to select your connection system and the source system. Entra ID users, customers use it to pull users, roles, group level, licenses, entitlements to assets in JSM. Similarly, Intune for device management, Jamf, Kanji for Apple device management, etc. The next step is, once you have the source system set up, then is the mapping, where you specify what is your source field name mapping to the asset attribute in the schema. It's a quick setup. You can use the configuration facility here as well as editing it. Then comes your fetch sample, where you can test the connection, get this sample and use it for your mapping. Once that is complete, you can schedule it and let it run. What I recommend is do the manual process, like first is to get data, see if it is successful, then complete the import, then come back to the configuration and enable it for scheduling. And here you have various options to set the frequency for scheduling. This way you can import data into assets and have a 360-degree of the employee, what permissions, licenses, roles they belong in Entra ID, what devices they hold in the device management system. Now it will be useful when there is automation required for, let's say, offboarding request. Automatically you can create tickets to collect the devices, suspend the user access, etc., and vice versa for onboarding. So when there is a onboarding request, you can select the laptop or device assignments automatically using the asset functionality, and so is doing the license, role, entitlement, permissions to Entra ID, all within the Jira Service Management UI itself. You may wonder, this is possible, but the value add we provide is you are able to do this asset import, management of automations for HR workflows, all in one app called OnLink. OnLink is available in the Atlassian marketplace. If you have use cases that you need to import data from the variety of sources to assets, feel free to give OnLink a try. Thank you.